are all bystanders. Someone in our life will experience domestic violence, someone we love. The more we know about domestic violence, the more we can help. But do you know how to help? Welcome to the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence Awareness Month and our digital tools page. Thank you for listening to the stories of people who intervened when they saw or were told about domestic abuse. These individuals are ordinary people, bystanders, who made a difference in someone's life, possibly preventing a domestic violence tragedy.
When I was a student at URI, I actually learned about abusive relationships in a class that I was taking. And then at one point I was walking across campus and there was this guy who was screaming at his girlfriend. He was yelling and swearing in her face really aggressively, and she looked scared of him, and I honestly thought that he was going to hit her. So everybody else was just walking in the building to go to class, but I stayed outside and I made eye contact so they knew I was there, because I wanted her to feel like somebody would help her if she needed it and call campus security, and I wanted him to know that there would be a witness if he put his hands on her. And when he saw me standing there like that, he stopped screaming and just stormed off.
I have a very good friend who was in an abusive relationship, and she confided in me. She called me to let me know that the situation was escalating and that she was terrified of him. So I went online to look for resources, and I found her local agency. I called them and spoke with someone who gave me a lot of different resources for her and referrals, and I shared them with her so that she could take the next steps.
I was at the airport and I saw a guy who was being really mean to his girlfriend. She looked visibly upset, so I waited for him to go to the bathroom, and I went over to her and I asked her if she was okay. She said that she was fine and thanked me, but I thought it was important to let her know that someone cared.
I was approached by a friend who was worried about her sister. Knowing that her nieces and nephews were witnessing abusive relationships within the home, I urged her to contact Child Protective Services in order to make sure the children were safe and to get a third party involved.
One day when I was driving from the store, I noticed a woman sitting on her steps and she was crying. At first I didn't think anything of it. As I continued by, I saw a man screaming and yelling at her, and it was very aggressive. I knew something was wrong. So what I did is I turned around, parked in a parking lot, and observed what was going on. I called the police. I stayed on the line with the dispatcher until the police officer showed up, and then we followed through with the process. It was important for me to do this because as a man, as a father, as a son, that we need to make sure that domestic violence comes to an end. As a citizen, it's important for us to watch over each other and to make sure that this doesn't continue, and then together we can end domestic violence.
Thank you for watching and learning. We invite you to visit this website often for additional videos, tools, and resources. And let us know how we can help you to know more. Email us your bystander videos, because it'll take more than this month and a lot more people. But together, we can end domestic violence and sexual assault.